Hello everyone, this is Zera's Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our legendary Amenmesse Let's Play. We continue for episode 12 from turn 63, and we are defending around Miam, as we have floods of enemies coming down the Nile. Still have armies on their way. We're basically at war with Tesseret, our new Pharaoh, and her vassals.
I will take what is owed to me.
We defeated a couple of their armies already, so things are going actually pretty well. We need to find a time to attack Napata. We're going to get this to tier 13, and that's where we will stop. I'm not sure what the max level is in the game. It's still going. It's at least 27 in my opinion, because there's 27 points needed for this, 26 points needed for these, so... And also this unlocks at 27. It could be just 27, which is same in Troy. Which is why we left our fortitude at 1, because I'm expecting us to just cap out over here. We want the one that is the overseer of sieges. We want reduced labor costs to build a lot of good siege weapons, and also reduce their siege holdout time. Basically will be the offensive thrust. We got our hand on a comfortable chariot. Now, we cannot use certain shields and certain weapons on the chariot, nor do I really want Amenmesse to be a chariot general. I think him being on foot is definitely where we want things. We did pick up another Dune armor. Our current one here, the Libu Cape armor, it's not the best, but switching things up actually reduces our melee attack. We get desert attrition immunity. This one can be good for some of our armies currently in the desert, but not for our current army here. Anything else we get? Nope. Alright, we are gonna head back towards this again. I think we'll go on march and get ourselves into the settlement.
Double the patrols.
And we should have enough movement to hit this next turn, I believe, with a 30% boost to range. Now, our other army need to go clean this up. Either they come down or someone goes up, but no one currently can go up, so they have to come down. I really want to get rid of this raiding army, but I hope attrition can do them in. Oh, they are losing a couple men here. Not telling us how much attrition. Right, it looks like the general will die. And I think the army is going to be gone at that point.
To my enemies.
We'll come kill him. This is just the easy take. Look at Kenny go. Oh, brutal. And this is all before the Blood DLC.
It was never in doubt.
These animations will get a little bit crazier at that point. Big resources, I guess.
Don't waste this chance. Courage is everything.
I feel like we can probably still get back.
Ready to move. Bless my path, divinity.
On march? We can't. But we'll be here.
I ride the current of Egypt. Warrior of Nubia.
We'll continue to recruit over here. We'll balance it out. Some range, some front line. Probably just need to help me not be a main force.
Warrior of Nubia.
I'm gonna give him a whole set, including Dune armor. And we're gonna chase down that army and then finish them. None of these will help him on this chase. They're attrition free, at least for the desert portion. Alright, we're just gonna catch them.
Glory beckons.
They can't win on the unit that they have. We need to get some more unit, or else we need some reinforcement for them.
The might of Nubia.
This group does not need to stay here.
The sun shines on me. Keep watch from the
I want the
walls.
replenishment.
Let us band together.
None of these units are any good, but we're gonna dump some units off in the garrison. We'll keep these and then pass them on. Question is, do we want to maybe add a few units to dump off? Because there's only 8 here that we can dump off, so we can at least recruit one more.
Join me in adventure. Be my brothers in arms.
And they'll keep the 3 and then give it over. Something like that. We'll basically dump them off here.
Do not be distracted by my imperial grandeur.
We can pick up
Attend
units
to your
if we really
duties.
want to. Pick up 3 connection plays. There's not really anything we want to do. I don't really need the cost reduction. I don't need the favor boost. I don't need the embezzle. I don't need the worker wage. Elite warriors, probably the only thing we want. But I don't want to spend gold right now either. I'm just gonna stack this up in case I want to do an embezzle next
You
year
are wise to come to me.
to get our
I am
goal
a
to
valuable
where we
friend
want
to have.
things. I don't think there's enough turns left though. 7 turns? Yeah, there's not enough turns to do another full cycle for embezzle. So we just need to get to our points
Egypt is in need of governance. Let us begin.
by ourselves, which we will. Yeah, both of these cost gold, either in terms of per turn or just building it, so we're going to do something else instead. We'll fix it. People will come attacking it. I actually don't like the fort location being all the way down here. It would be better if it's up here. But it also would just get picked off as well, so pros and cons to that. This would cost us a little gold as well. So is it really that urgent to build? We could wait. This would also, all the higher tier buildings cost gold anyways. Let's wait for this. We can get better rank ups. Can't afford that. Only have 2. I mean, we're being raided, which is why the growth is so slow. Get a bit more food, because we are getting attacked.
Not
Eager to
even your
fight.
own father would care if...
Death to my...
All will remember me.
Alright, we should be fine.
Warrior of Nubia. I need more blades.
After these 2 units, we can do the flip. So next turn I can tear this down, get some gold back. And then we'll go for our faction unique units.
The fire of Nubia.
Yeah, they just keep destroying this. Nope, not giving up any gold. Maybe we should make that a fort. Oh, they're sieging us. In court, knowledge is power? Lose an action, review all plots? I don't need to know. None of them are targeting me.
I'll prove myself worthy.
I think we win here.
Mighty warrior.
Yeah.
Prepare for anything. Battle is my calling.
Somehow we used... Oh no, we didn't use our movement. We still have our
Line up.
movement.
Let
It's just
me
not
see.
showing us the range.
The might of Nubia. Moving out.
Alright, we're dumping... I still prefer our native units for the most part. And we'll throw in a few slingers.
Marching on. Spirit and pride.
We can't beat them if we race out to fight them with what we have
I
here.
stand unbroken. Strong arms and stronger stomachs.
We're going to try to combine these two
You
generals
gain
together.
glory.
Since we're not healing on
Prepare
this
to
ground
march.
anyways,
On our way.
let's march up a little bit. Alright. Just an invading wave, but I don't see anything coming in, so I think we're good. I'm guessing the next wave's coming from the bottom.
Driven by injustice.
Can't get there.
Royal Prince.
Alright, we'll posture.
Death to my enemies.
Okay, at least two
When
more
I
of these.
call, you answer.
And then we actually demolish this. I believe we can still
My
recruit
time
spear
is now.
because we have this. Alright, we got this, we got this. We can just keep getting discounts for all the higher tier units and then flat out 10% upkeep discount. I think that's probably the best thing we can do right now. We could alternatively get a third god, which definitely helps as we are expanding our armies as well. But I'm not sure we have the right god. First off, I'm considering shrine bonuses. That's the core of what we're trying to do. Ammo, recruitment, armor piercing damage. I think set does make sense for us. We do have a lot of really good range units. So devoted general bonus is good. Shrine is okay for recruitment. Right, we'll eventually get +3 ammo on all recruits, and for all armies in that region, when they're fighting, the missile units would get 20% more range, which sounds pretty amazing. Workforce growth sounds pretty good. Armor piercing damage, like we can build a couple of these because we don't need that many. It's province based, so just one per province, kind of what we want. We don't need that much workforce growth later on. Armor piercing damage for the devoted general, heavy range army. The thing is, I'm not sure if heavy range army is that great. Oh, I wanted to look at other gods. Melee defense on recruit +3. Melee defense for all units. Increased replenishment for all armies in enemy region. Yeah, see, that sounds pretty good for invading army too. Melee defense on recruitment. Wait, these two have very similar. All units versus what? Melee infantry only. Get +2 recruitment rank. Melee attack bonus. Upkeep discount, charge bonus, recruitment discount, 12% food, gold income. Everything except for collapse. Happiness, construction time, construction cost. That's a huge discount for cost. Armor bonus for units, armor piercing damage. I don't think we're going to move into the K9 lands before we decide the last god, so that's not going to happen. Right now we're doing Isis and Amon. Melee damage increase, experience from battle, speed. Like, we're going to have to specialize that army a little bit differently for these bonuses, since currently it's still very defensive in nature. And this one I'm fine with. We just basically have a strong melee defense line. Our range does whatever it's supposed to do. We get a lot of morale so they don't break, and we fight on till the end. Charge bonus, don't care. Movement restored after battle. Not exactly what we're looking for. Yeah, I guess if we had to pick one, it would be set. We would favor set right now. The Ta is also kind of interesting, mainly for the management aspect. Yeah, I think we're gonna just do set in the future, which means we can start researching it if we really want to get the third one out. Let's change it. Night turns for that.
By my divine command, let us begin our work.
We will get it done. 4 turns away, with plenty to spare. These buildings aren't going to really slow us down.
Power and pride. Stay alert, brothers.
You can't really move the fort without destroying the previous fort. We'll build it again. They can't destroy it when it's being built. When will you guys die?
Of duty. This seems completely pointless.
Yeah, we can't use another faction to declare war on them. So we're just letting them raid us. Feels really bad.
Courage is
We attack here. We lose reliability, which is already very low
Proud son of
battle.
because of
the sun.
the attacking the vassal situation. We just went for it.
Mighty warrior.
Minus 11.25. We can wait for 5 turns. Alright, they will just slow our growth for another 5 turns. We're going to ambush over here,
Off we go.
waiting for them to fall for it. We'll attack
Beware
Napata
my
next
wrath.
turn here.
The fire of Nubia.
We can get elite warriors and use next Shimsu Horse 4 units for 7 more unit, and this army would actually... We don't even need to go that far. We can just get elite warriors and then 2 recruits, and it'll be a full stack, and we can just go for it.
I will do great things.
It would be a slightly expensive maneuver, though. Yeah, I think we're good. Alright, don't see it invading. They're raiding, we're raiding. Okay, we can solve that. They're sailing down again.
I heed only destiny.
I heed only destiny.
Multiple 20 stacks. Another one over
I
here
will
as
not
well.
bow.
Golden.
They sent an army here. Right, so we're gonna have to stop this.
I shall not stray.
The sun shines.
They will probably be tasked with stopping this. This 7-unit group
I thrive in uncertainty.
in the river. We grab the units here and then we go.
I'll prove myself worthy. Battle is my calling.
It's winnable for us. 4 range units. Front line's tough.
Do not be distracted by my imperial grandeur. Attend to your duties.
Fine, now stop bothering me.
Make your name or die.
We don't have to pay gold for the chariot.
You better have strong.
If this general was on a chariot.
Death to my enemies. Hear me.
Alright,
Hear
get a
me.
bonus from that.
I'll kill you.
And then we chase them down. They can't beat us. Good.
Move out. Glorious bloodshed.
Alright, finally wipe them off. Finally.
They almost shamed us. My greatness is proven.
Nebe. Might he become our next general that we actually use? Okay, let's give him a title first. Not really relevant right now. Movement bonus, he has that for one more turn. Let's refresh that.
Into your positions. On my way. The might of Nubia. I stand ready.
We take this group with us. I think we want to combine forces with them, let them go up as a 20 stack.
Fight with honor. To glory.
Let's see. So we want to give him Nebe the strong army. Take the chariot, take the royal units. We'll take these, take the front line. They're over a little bit. These are better. And then we draw back 3 archers. Actually, I'll draw that back. And then 2 archers.
Proceed now.
Right.
Glory, Becca.
So this army can go up and do a few things here.
The gods will decide my fate.
They're probably strong enough to challenge. Actually, no, we have 10 units here. We should be okay.
The fire of Nubia. Prepare for anything.
Kesserut.
I will not obey you.
Kesserut's gonna come herself, huh?
My path is my own.
Pharaoh's Guard. It's a fancy army.
I stand unbroken.
My will is absolute.
This one's utterly crap.
I shall not stray.
I mean, the good news is we have a full army coming.
Spirit and pride.
Don't want to use these. Don't want to spend the gold. Kind of want to get them chariots. We'll try the Kushite chariots this time because we went with the Nubian last time. They're great. The longer range gives us more kiting space against enemy archers as well.
I need more blades.
We actually get one more recruit. We're gonna hold off on that because we're not gonna have a full army count anyways. There might be a chance we get some more interesting units next turn. Not what we want. Yeah, I guess unless it's these guys, we're probably not recruiting them.
My time is now.
We're probably getting these.
Hard men for a hard job.
They're still very defensive focused. Our roster just doesn't have anything offensive. We just can't
Amenmesse.
attack. Gotta go back and hit them.
Without mercy.
Oh, this is just a crappy army. All tier 1 Libu units. mean, they might just own one minor region, and all they could get
They
are
pose
these.
no challenge.
Keep the army fresh, because I might
Get
have them go
marching.
back and help.
Firstborn son. Moving on.
What's our plan here? I feel like the better move is to ambush in place, let
Clearing
this
a
army
path
run
to
into
power.
us, and then we fight them with the garrison help, because look at them on the field. That's a lot of really high tier units. I mean, this portion we can chase down. This is the scary portion.
I'll prove myself worthy. Lay low, men.
Let's see if we can pull that off.
Battle is my calling. Strong arms and stronger stomachs.
We're ignoring him this turn. Hopefully he doesn't do anything crazy. At most burn down an outpost or something like that. Hopefully nothing more. Yeah, I think we're good. Once this army is ready to go, we should have a better time. They pull north. We'll send this guy back.
I will do great
Dump
things.
some units and then recruit a bit more and go back over here. Be our kind of roaming army in this area. Alright, we got it in the ambush. That's the goal here. I'm not sure if I actually want to fight them. Because the reinforcement in the actual fight shows up really late in ambush. And they can really just run all over us with the chariots. Can't stop those. And then in close-up fight, I can't beat those. Yeah, this is very acceptable. Yeah, even this is a huge loss. Complete wipe, though. That's really good. Look at the gold. Alright, getting the resources there.
I'm
The more
always
expensive their
ready.
unit, the... Ooh, coming up from behind us.
The gods favor me.
Alright, we gain a wise nobleman from that fight.
It is time to survey my kingdom.
Doesn't hurt us. The lower her legitimacy, the worse it is for us. We want her legitimacy to be high because 75% of that value is the pretender threshold. So we don't want others to reach that threshold so they can challenge, just like we can challenge. I want to limit the size of the civil war.
Egypt is home to a better class.
Right now you can see if anyone wants to join the war and contest the crown, there's multiple factions, including Noopt. But we could also wait and watch for one of these factions to go for it. And then we'll hop in late.
Glory beckons. Death to my enemies.
I feel like we can definitely hit
I
that.
am in your hands.
They're on
You
march.
stand no chance. We were too much for them. You are prisoners no longer.
Alright,
I
the Bay on
stand
their
unbroken.
way. One more turn for this, so we can spend it
Struggle
this
never
turn for
ceases.
sure. I can rush something here. This outpost was originally a shrine. Probably still should be a shrine. Influence still needs some work here. Not gonna be that much gold to rush this.
The fire of Nubia.
They can bounce off of that and get into the settlement. What is the garrison here? Good or bad? Eh, so-so.
Courage
I mean, this is a
everything.
pretty decent army. Maybe swap out a few of the archers, because these archers are not great.
Let's get going.
And then we can also take a couple of frontline troops. Because we don't have any attackers. Yeah, we'll trade all of these.
Spirit and pride. Bless my path,
And then we can...
divinity.
Oh, we can't bounce them in.
Man
So
of
close.
war, I'll prove myself worthy.
Kenny's almost going to unlock his third slot. We are not sure how we want to build Kenny, but I think we're actually going for the more balanced approach. So we're just going to grab a couple points here. We can still get 999, even if one of them is 10. So we can technically end up with Overseer Gold, and then we just basically retire Kenny and send him back to the gold mines, and then give his army to someone else.
Battle is my calling. When I call, you answer. Rightful heir of Egypt.
A foolish sentiment.
She has 2 stacks.
I am the
This one's
master
decent.
of my own destiny.
Her own army's not that crazy.
My time is now.
Perhaps we want them to siege. We set this as bait, because they could come attack it. And we set the
With me,
ambush a little bit
brothers.
farther back here.
This should surprise them.
And I feel like we
Ever
finally have a breather
wise.
to maybe go for this.
March ahead. Power and pride. Are you strong enough?
Yeah, we grab 2.
Line up. Let me see. Glory beckons. To war. They'll break eventually. I live for this.
Yeah, you can hold on to that. Are currently not getting invaded from behind.
Never falter. Follow my lead.
Alright, we leave this group.
The sun shines on me.
And we actually just recall him.
Boldest of warriors.
And then, if we see trouble ahead, we'll restart another army. Right now, we are
I stand on
mainly focused on this area. 2 full stack here. 2 full stack pressing out on Napata. Once this is freed up, one of the stack will go towards Noob from the right side, and then Amenmesse will come back to the Nile and will sail up against Telsred. We'll buy more time here at Miem, and they will build up a force to reinforce us, and maybe even to sneak attack behind, because so many armies coming down the coast, I think this is wide open for the taking. But they need to build up their forces first. And then the Dungols, we will just currently keep it friendly. Do we have 3? We don't have 3. Yeah, we need to stop getting raided. And then we can build this. That's them.
ready for
They're bleeding out. You can see them dying. They're losing units. Their original general's already dead. This is a new unit that's taken over as a general. But we should be fine.
Son of the
We can
Set.
flex on a lot of factions next turn
All will
diplomatically.
remember, I
These will
fight
all be
for
positive.
I stand strong.
We get the 20-point boost. Can't wait to get this. Let's go. Alright, we got her in the ambush, and she's alone. Her other army is actually off to the side. And we get our massive stacks. And this is just same thing. Hello, Pharaoh. Not a very good army. No gold in this one.
My
Her best army was
greatness
already
is
wiped. Alright, they keep destroying this. We gotta keep fixing it. They offer us gold for stone. No thanks. There we go. Shine like the sun. Got a large common shield. Nothing great there, but
Son of the Sand.
low positive
Maybe I
value.
should cut off your head.
Let's give me... He has gold. Not that we need... We don't need any resources, actually. So I guess we'll take gold. He has 800 gold total. It's probably only going to give us about 200-ish. Way less. 100? A little bit more than 100. It's free.
Deal. I will defend.
I will let you speak if it will rid me of your presence sooner.
I don't think we signed this because they are raiding us and I want to kill them.
Warrior of Egypt,
I stand strong.
in the name of duty.
Napata is the first one to crack.
What could a wretch like you have?
It's okay, we got 15 turns to play around with this bonus, so we'll see what we can do. First we wreck that army,
Mighty warrior.
I have other plans.
and then counterattack. It's time to push into their territory. Yeah, the army's coming
I
down,
am
it's
the
getting weaker and
master of
weaker,
my
and we
own
finally have time to attack
Viceroy
over
of
here.
They will not hold out. Continue.
I feel like Napata
Don't
just
let the
never
scene
really
soon.
built an army.
I'll kill you.
Alright, we might have to fight this manually. This casualty is unacceptable.
A crown, a throne, an empire.
I mean, Chariots just does not delegate well in these siege battles. They have decent range units. We just have better ones. We got the armored ones, so we can probably trade fire without any problems. I can also go shield wall, march these guys up, and just tank out the ammo that they have. I don't want this weather. And this could work. We could win before the sandstorm kicks in.
They cannot
Okay.
hope to match our
Because of the sandstorm, we're probably gonna have to go fast.
We will triumph.
We'll probably attack from one side.
Fighters of Nubia.
The desert is in our blood. Power and pride.
For glory! It is decided!
To battle. Fighters
Yeah, our
of
two chariots just not so useful for this
Nubia.
one.
Victory is certain. I can feel it.
Fight with honor. Pushing on.
Fighters of Nubia! Into position!
Tear them apart.
30 gates. To victory. On the move. The might of Nubia.
the sand swallow our foes!
Pushing on!
Forging ahead! Onwards!
These men are not our brothers. Marching! Power and pride! Marching! It is decided! Never falter! Speed wall!
Fight with honor! On the move! Marching!
Onwards! Into position!
Fighters of Nubia!
We need these guys to move
Never
up.
falter! Marching! Pushing on!
Fire, please. There we go.
Pushing brothers!
Power and pride! On the move!
Pushing on! Warrior of Nubia! To victory!
No one shooting at them? Okay, good. Fire back, please. Actually, I want them to shoot this guy.
Just shoot!
On the move!
Onwards!
They're almost out of ammo. You don't have to worry about it too
Fight
much.
your way through!
Climb up too. Alright, when they do climb up, I want them to go deep in. Actually, they can start engaging if they want.
Fight hard!
Fight with
Go,
honor!
go.
Into position!
Into position!
Fire over here. Ooh, they're really hitting our faction leader. They do know who to hit. Alright, go, go, go. We're just gonna go in. Hug the wall, hug the wall.
Fear us!
Ow, did not need him to go up like this and die.
Fighters of Nubia!
Fear us! We will triumph!
Archers, fire!
The might of Nubia!
Pushing on!
Fighters of Nubia! Die!
Slay them!
Alright, we're just gonna go to the gap. It's gonna
For
be
glory!
less casualties than sitting here in the arrow swarm that's coming after us.
Never falter!
I mean, their general's getting targeted by us too, so fair game on both sides.
And release!
Go shoot at those. You guys are next.
I am invincible!
It's hard for us to break through here. It's okay. Our goal is not to break through there.
Aim for their
Our
heart!
goal is to use our ranged units and kill them. Drive these up. They can offer some shots for us.
Watch for climbers!
Marching!
Fighters of Nubia!
Do they have a good shot on someone?
Loose arrows! Onwards!
I need them more spread out
Marching! Pushing on!
and not in the
Into
same space
position.
as the
Chariots!
chariots.
Fear us!
pick this off before they get close to the front line. Alright, we broke through.
On my way!
We broke through the front.
Together, brothers!
Archers, fire!
Cut through them!
Fighters of Nubia. On the move!
They bogged us down over here, but that's fine.
We will triumph! Archers, shoot!
Fear us!
I can hear them screaming! Break their necks!
Bring them down!
Aim for their hearts! Loose arrows!
Yeah, most of the arrows aren't going to hit those targets.
Onwards!
Slay them!
Aim and release!
For glory!
Over the walls!
Pushing on!
On the move!
Pushing on!
To battle!
The pride of Nubia!
Into position!
Fighters of Nubia.
Die!
Alright, they won here.
Pushing on!
We just want the capture point. We don't have to kill everything.
We will triumph! Onwards!
I'll block the
Marching.
path. They can fight that.
Meet your end!
On the
Go
move!
here, we'll flank.
Fighters of Nubia! Power and
One of you
pride.
go on the wall. Sandstorm
Never
incoming.
On the move!
Aim and release!
To battle!
Ah, we don't see it rolling in. Although we can see it getting darker.
Onwards!
Now pull through the other side.
There is no hope! Stand on the walls!
The might
Alright,
of Nubia!
rear flank that. Alright, we're on the walls
Anything
now.
for
Chase
victory.
that. And then flank them afterwards. They're out of ammo.
We will triumph!
Bring them down!
Alright, we got the points. They'll start losing morale every 20 seconds until
Fighters
basically
of
army
Nubia!
loss kicks in.
Fight with honor! Into position!
We will not let
Break
them
their
step on
necks.
it again.
Fighters of Nubia! Fight hard! Fear us!
Stand firm! Tear them apart!
Fight as one! Fight hard!
Together, brothers!
Fighters of Nubia!
Charge, charge, charge. Don't get distracted.
Run, brothers, run!
Poor guy gets shot from this angle. Alright, can see the morale start collapsing.
No! It cannot be!
To victory!
Alright, we did it before the sandstorm rode in. Just waiting for the last general to rout. Still suffer some losses, but this is definitely much more acceptable than the delegate value here.
We were too much for them. My greatness is proven.
I think we actually want to raise it. We'll be doing a lot of the rebuilding here afterwards.
Warrior of Nubia.
We want to get rid of that too.
You shame Nubia. To my destiny.
Oh, they picked up one of these too.
Mighty warrior.
Good for upkeep discount for this entire army, so we'll take that. Take the shield. You got shot up pretty hard last time. We'll raise this down and then we'll take this without the 3 extra units. We do have to siege it for a turn, but once we take this out, 9 units only. Shouldn't be a problem. We'll take care of this turn. And attack them next turn. This is a little bit a harder situation because they have this plus the 10 units, so even if we get rid of this, it's still a 20 unit stack that we have to deal with. But of course, our main army being a lot stronger shouldn't be a problem.
Warrior of Nubia. Break these tyrants. With me, brothers. Let's get going. Warrior of Nubia.
Give them some experience. I feel like we do want a balanced approach for a lot of these generals.
I'll kill you.
It's a pretty decent army. Yeah, but if the delegate value is acceptable,
That was closer than I'd like.
we would just take
The
it.
gods favor me. My time is now.
Okay, you get to go
Get
on break.
ready to move. Glory beckons. On my way.
Not enough movement for ambush? Or are we in that?
Marching on.
We're in his zone of control.
Warrior of
Are we allowed to
Nubia.
attack that army now? Oh, he reached 16. Okay, good for him.
To war.
I need to see what the punishment is.
I despair of your presence already.
2 more turns. Minus 4.5. Alright.
Courage is everything. Off we go. This should surprise them.
We double ambush here?
I'll get there. March. Lay low, men.
Let them be the bait.
Power and pride.
We just get very slow growth. They take 50 points off for having that there. I don't know if I want to keep fixing it, but we'll keep fixing it, and they'll keep tearing it down.
Do not be distracted by my imperial grandeur. Attend to your duties.
You're getting smacked around. I don't see any imperial grandeur. Alright, all these are fine. We are losing points elsewhere. We can't do much about that. I think we're actually good.
For Pharaoh's
Son of the Sun, all will remember me.
Of course, Napata is the first one to cave. They built quite the defensive empire. Give them credit for that. But now that they're already a vassal of someone, they can't pull the vassal trick for the 3rd time. Non-aggression, and they pay us, Miam. Do they stop raiding us? Could they stop raiding us? I'm okay with this deal. It's stone. It's things that never generates again for some of the deposits. Just slow production. Or we wipe them out in 2 turns. And then we really don't have to worry about them again. Oh, they ambushed right in front of us. Right? They disappeared right in front of us. Alright, do we have another invasion? Yes, we do. 3 waves. A different Kenny. Kenny the Second. Let's not confuse ourselves here.
The might of Nubia. I expect strong arms and open hearts. The battlefield calls.
If we can just defend for about 4 turns, we can get them 4 more units. I can do elite warriors on them as well. Essentially, we'll be patient. Yeah, there's an ambushed army in front of us. Oh no, they landed over. No, that's a different army. There's an ambushed army over here. I could pull a guy back.
I was bound to dominate.
It's got discovered already.
Bless my path, divinity. Break these tyrants.
They showed over here. He's using a bow?
Ah, sweet victory.
Oh, right, because they don't display the chariot. He's a bow and chariot.
You are prisoners no longer.
We kind of saw the enemy army over here and where they were ambushed.
The fire of Nubia.
We want to go back.
Hear me. Hear me.
But we also want to be very careful how we go back.
Into your positions. Move out. No one doubts me now. Spirit and pride. Battle is my calling. Bless my path, divinity. Get ready to move. Death to my enemies.
They seem to really like to land here. They've been landing here a lot.
I won't hold back. Well fought, men. I will take what is owed to me.
Alright, 14 units.
By any means.
We're gonna encircle
They can
first.
starve a while longer. Glory beckons.
Oh, they have a 13 stack here
Not
too.
another step.
Plus the 9 units. 22 unit here. They're mustering more units. We need to siege it.
Courage is everything.
Open field will be fine. So if they
Glorious
sally out,
bloodshed.
they sally out.
Keep them trapped.
The Pata's pretty defensive. Like, they went watchtower everywhere, they went fort everywhere. This is the easiest one to take after we knock out the 10 here. Alright, this is probably the fight we fight, but I don't want this episode to run super long again. We had some very long episodes recently. So we're going to end things here. Another wave of invaders coming again. This area, once again. We are just going to do some rush special recruitment to get it done. Our resources are holding up. Heavy negatives in both, but the fighting's recovering those values for us. Once they take care of the army that's coming over, we can counterattack. I think it's time to push up. And then they can build up a force and also counterattack together. So basically 3 armies making a push into the Yebu province here. Stone, food, gold. Obviously we love gold. There's no pillars of civilization here. That's a slight downside. And we're also going to be kind of moving a bit farther and not taking care of this mess. But right now we can't really deal with that. Maybe it'll have to be we swallow up the right side here before we go and crush this side afterwards. The desert's just going to be a little more difficult. Napata's our aim. I think if we can bring down Napata next episode, things will go a lot better once these two armies free up. Amenmesse will fight this before the end turn. This is going to be our save point here. It's not going to be that difficult. We outrange their range units by quite a bit. I think this is the only one with long range, but it's 190. It's the armored one. We have the 240 ones. So they should be no match. We wipe this guy out. We start burning the settlement. They might even charge out, given the situation. If they do, we back off a little to create this 2-tier space. So the second group, once their infantry charge past, our chariots can go back and pick off the range units. Their infantry's all pretty bad. They have like maybe 4 units that are half decent, and the general. But we shouldn't have a lot of problems here. It shouldn't be Cadmean victory. Oh, look at all the delegate value death. Yeah, there's no reason for them to die in this map. So we should do fine, and then we'll move on, take out the last settlement. The army down below will try to bait out Sally out, where we will do better with the army composition that we have. Seems like chariots just really delegate poorly in these sieges, which I guess makes sense. The pathfinding is terrible too. But once this clears, this army will shift up across the desert, which might be a little difficult. We can start rushing buildings now. We have so much gold. We can rush a lot of the outposts, make sure we're not suffering through attrition, move past over here, have them finish up this battle here, and then we can start moving back and joining the fight in the counter push. So that's kind of the goal. We'll weaken Tesseret a little bit, see if anyone starts a civil war. We're so far ahead. We have her double amount, but the problem is I don't want to fight with too many factions at once. So beat her down first, then challenge her, and then go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. See you all next time. Bye!